striking thunder, my fury knows no cage. With primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. I would like to rage, feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. From the frozen tundra to the desert's blazing sun, the spirit of the wild within me can't be undone. Through every clash and fury, my spirit will engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. I would like to rage. From the frozen tundra to the desert's blazing sun, the spirit of the wild within me can't be undone. Through every clash and fury, my spirit will engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. With every roar, the ground it quakes. With every strike, the earth it shakes. In the dance of war, I find my stage. In the battle's heart, I would like to rage. Fields of endless conflict, where the brave and mighty fall, I stand a towering figure, unbroken by it all. With the spirit of the berserker, my enemies I'll engage. With a primal roar I scream, I would like to rage. I would like to rage. Feel the power rise. In the heat of battle, see the fear in their eyes. With a heart of fire and strength untamed, I would like to rage in glory unclaimed. So when the call to battle rings out across the land, and the foes of darkness tremble upon my hand, with the force of nature, my wrath I'll disengage. With a primal roar, I scream, I would like to rage.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you'll beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Messiah.
I've walked the path of steel through battles fierce and long. With every swing, every thrust, I'm where I belong. No spells to cast, no magic to fade, just the weight of my blade. In my hand, 1,000 wars, a song of death that's always played.
Wizards falter, spells lock sweat, sorcerers flee, flicker and die. But I
Hey, welcome back everybody to another day of stream, another code stream, and thus another D&D stream. I do apologize for starting late. Been waiting on players. One is still waiting on, but should be here shortly. Give you guys a few little bit of updates. First off, lots of you guys have been asking about the City of Guilds Ravnica campaign. That will be coming back in the new year. Just because Roll20 did a thingy with me, and I did lose lost most of my maps, most of the prep that I had, but I eventually now gone back. But as we're in December now, holidays, we are just gonna put a pin in it until after the new year. We're still gonna stick with Death Watch and Fantasy until then. For another probably for the next 2 weeks. And then we'll have a break. And then we'll come back to the Ravnica campaign, and then figure out rotations after that. But our last player said he should be here very soon, so we're gonna get a quick little start on everything. Is everybody ready? Nevada said he will be here in a moment.
I'm running upstairs to do something with the laundry. I'll be right back.
Damn it.
I'm ready. You are ready.
But yeah, if we can start with player introductions for now. Let's start with Richard.
I am Goof. I am the god that's supposed to protect my friend, but I get drunk too much, so that's not working out so much.
Yeah, so how many campaigns do you have a signature thing for? The Guilds of
Hey.
Ravnica, you were the drug dealer. This one, you're the drunk.
And real life, it's coffee for me.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think you had a thing in... Oh, right, you're not in Death Watch yet. Right.
Oh, you wait. Once I get into Death Watch, you know I'll have an addiction.
Oh, I know you will. Warp addiction, I'm calling it now.
Oh God, I hope not.
I'm calling it. I'm not saying you do. I'm that's my guess. That's what I'm locking in.
It'd be funny.
Because aren't you playing a psychopath, or librarian?
Yup.
So there's a high chance there.
No.
Go to you. Who is saying that? I cannot see a name. Crimson. Oh, Crimson Dick. How are you doing, bud? I've been doing good. Been busy with life, trying to get my life together. Busy with Papa, as you kind of saw him peeking his head out the window. Yeah, I haven't had much time to stream. Only on Sundays or Saturdays. Would you... Get off, bud. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been. I've meant to be out of the Ashfire Discord a lot. I've been just busy and just, get my life together sort of thing.
You got addicted to drugs.
No. Dow, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, introduce your cat.
I'm playing the High Elf Mage as a ball. I am very tired.
Fair enough.
Studying too much, knowledge. That's it. Yeah.
And then Damien, are you still here?
No.
Hey,
And I feel like shit.
don't blame you.
No, it's because I got a goddamn headache and just not going away, and I feel like throwing up.
Ooh.
But I play Val 4, Fallen Noble.
Fair enough. And Ash, are you here?
I'm here. I just got back right after I think the introductions were starting there. I've been
Mhm.
gotten into Roll20, but I am Hado and I am playing Visante Enigius, the other noble.
The cowardly
So
noble.
the other noble, yeah, the cowardly one. So I want to go home. I don't want to fucking be out here and die.
Well, you still might not have your
16 years of age.
soul. You may,
Hey,
die
I
due
could
to your
still end up
dooming.
going along and stay alive so long as I don't be a hero.
Yes, Crimson, we are nerds. This is D&D. This is Warhammer Fantasy. Deal with it. Yeah, and then
Red.
we are down 2 players today. One other is running late, so we're down Mork, as he has personal life stuff to deal with, aka studying. And Vane, I have no idea where Vane is.
That's
So
fair.
we're down
And
2
will be
players.
down me in the future because I've started my job and I probably won't be able to attend as many sessions as I am intending to.
He's a traitor.
Yes,
I'm not a traitor.
he's a heretic. Oh, I know you are, Crimson. I know you are.
Crimson's a heretic?
No, a nerd,
Oh, he's a nerd.
just
Okay.
like us.
We jumped from talking about heresy to nerds very quickly. I got confused here.
But yeah, you guys kind of left off, going to old places where you guys were in Altdorf before, getting gear appraised or appraised, fixed, checking in with people that you used to be in Altdorf with.
Making the dwarf rather upset for giving us a bunch of stuff.
Yes, that too.
What a disrespectful man. I gave him part of his people's history and he's just like, bruh, I'm gonna kill you. he just shoved a gun in my face for no reason.
Sometimes I want to kill you too, though.
Oh,
More
yes.
so, more so it came down to like pure shock and thought you were robbing that place. Then knock it off.
Might need to hold off the ale, then.
Would you stop? Anywho, as the day kind of goes to the evening, I'm assuming you guys are all gonna find a place kind of lodge or find an inn of some description.
Possibly. Makes good
Maybe.
sense to me.
Yeah, I would want to find an inn so I can, just ask for a small drink.
A small drink.
That
No.
is not gonna fucking happen. We already know that's not gonna
Okay.
happen.
Well, as you guys are in Oldorf, and this is a big city, someone roll me a flat roll. Actually, you know what? No, just a normal D100 to see what type of bar or tavern you guys find.
Sure, why don't I roll that and let's see if I find the shittiest dive in the entirety of the town we're in right now. What do you mean Firefox is preventing? Yes, please allow pop-ups from Roll20. Why would Firefox deny this? It will not stop ads, but it'll stop the pop-up for my character sheet for Roll20.
What roll? What kind of roll?
Just normal D100, see how far you guys, like what sort of inn you guys find for quality wise.
I'm gonna find under a bridge.
54. You find okay. You find a decent establishment.
No.
It's not
His,
the most-
his desire to find liquor led him to it.
It's not the most, high-end quality one in town, but it's definitely a decent, good tavern.
You suspect they have good drink, and you suspect the beds are going to be comfortable if you make it to them. That is.
It's okay. Some wolves need to be,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You went.
Yeah, but
Bud
Richard,
knew
there's a
didn't.
difference. Wild wolves are nasty, but city wolves are even nastier.
Oh, really?
You will lose. You will die.
Yeah, you guys find yourself a nice tavern for the night.
Okay. Everyone's in the tavern, everyone's having fun, everyone's drinking.
Not you.
Pretty much, besides you.
Why does everyone say, you? Fuck you.
You do
I am
stupid.
I am
You
my
know
own man. I can drink.
No, you're not.
We're going to need an intervention about your drinking habits there.
I just see
I-
the gimmick that his cat is already
Too bad
having.
there isn't an effect in this game for liver failure.
Maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't rolled it yet.
It's called the poison condition.
It's called the poison condition. No, I mean straight up liver failure. I mean straight up, that ain't no poison condition you're gonna have wear off over time. That is a complex medical condition where you're probably gonna die
It's more like a permanent poison condition, I guess.
until death. Yeah.
Until death do you part.
So the tavern's kind of, not as packed as ones that you have been in before, but it does have a few patrons in.
See. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm a stick. I'm a stick. I'm a.
And you guys can put your
Blah!
tokens
Sorry,
somewhere
I
around
can't get
that.
my thing down. Everybody in this tavern is very, very, very large, while I am very, very, very small.
Better.
Somewhat. Nobody's a giant compared to me now.
Yeah, so what do you guys do? Is this skill time before I can give the whole... Hey, Rusty, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you in here. Do you have
Rusty.
Yes, one of my viewers.
Hello. Hello.
Rusty the mechanic.
Pretty solid name for a mechanic.
Indeed. Yeah, so this is pretty much just buying time until Nevada gets his butt in here.
Ah, I see.
Um,
Until he abandons us for another hour or so. He's such a piece of shit.
mhm. Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Well, we walked into the bar. I guess this is one of the first times we're seeing like a city in a while, like a big city.
Mhm.
I've already spoken to the dwarf. I've done everything I kind of need to do. I feel like I'm probably gonna have like this catch up of fatigue kind of sweep over me. Not enough that I'm tired, but just enough that I just want to just sit down in the comfiest chair I can find in the place and just kind of flop in it and just stay there.
Finally get that moment to
Yeah.
relax after all the tension and stress.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like the tension just kind of wears off a little bit more. It's like we're in kind of a familiar town that I've been in before. There's like familiar smells. I've seen familiar people. I had a gun shoved in my face, so I'm kind of riding down that too.
You know, just a normal day.
It's the normal day you'd expect a noble to have in the Empire. And I'm gonna find, I don't know what is over here, if those are chairs. Those look like cushions to
Oh,
me.
we got
Can't
plenty of
tell.
chairs over here.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know. It looks
these
like
are chairs.
pillows and cushions and shit. I don't know. I wanted to find a comfy one. Oh, hey, what about that? I'm gonna go walk. My character's gonna walk over here because that looks like a bunch of fucking something. Looks like
Looks
fucking
like a bunch of
pillows.
pillows and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna flop, and that's all you see me do. You just see me flop in the corner, and I'm just like, nope, I'm done. I'm not moving. I don't give a shit. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. And I just don't care. I'm just tuned out to the rest of the world right now.
Okay. Then you hear as you're just like flopping down and just like going like, finally, you hear a familiar voice. Ah, the one who came to me for treatment back in that town. How's your soul?
I'm gonna kind of open my eye. I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, right, you're here. Okay. Aren't you a heretic?
Me? No.
Are you sure? Because you did that magical shit, and I have been feeling fine since then, and I don't really know how to approach the conversation."
Just
Because I haven't had any pain, I haven't had any discomfort, I haven't had any problem, so I don't know how to approach it.
she just goes, I'm just checking in. Noticed you.
Are you following us?
No. I was actually summoned to this town to help a herbalist,
Ah,
and this is the
you
tavern that
probably
I decided.
inform him that you're the wrong person to work with, in all honesty. How about you hand me the name of that herbalist, and I'll tell him right away that he might be in immediate danger.
Have I caused you any danger? Have I healed your wounds?
I don't know.
Have.
I don't know at all. You've made things very complicated for me mentally.
Mentally, but I'm just a healer, just like any others. Just my methods are a bit unorthodox.
Your methods might be a little bit against the what the Inquisition could go along and think of.
I don't believe there's any Inquisition just yet.
Maybe not. But there are witch hunters. They're as
Mhm.
close to one as we're gonna find.
I mean, the witch hunters are the equivalent of the Inquisition.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So.
She then goes.
They come from Magritta. The words are different. Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
She then goes, well, if you ever have any issues, don't be afraid to stop by again. As she kind of just wanders off.
So, as she's kind of wandering off, I'm gonna kind of give this reluctant, long fucking sigh of like, I don't want to get into this shit right now. I just had the chance to sit down and not think I'm going to die at every goddamn turn. I'm gonna look at her, I'm gonna say, alright, fine. In some theory, if I don't have my soul, how exactly do I get that back?
She then comes wandering back as she hears you speak and goes, your soul? That's a journey for you to refine yourself and refine your soul.
I do the long, soft kind of groaning underneath my breath, being like, yeah, obviously it wouldn't be that fucking easy. Obviously, I'm not going to get a straight answer.
And
Sorry,
then
I
she-
don't know where the soul lost and found is.
No shit, right?
That's
Something
something.
already took residence in him, so, you know, we don't have to worry about that too much. Not that we know that. But...
Yeah, not that we know.
That or you gotta go on a hippie trip.
Gotta find some shrooms.
You gotta do
ourselves
some
when you need-
soul searching, man.
Yes, I need to
Yes.
take more of the shrooms and see if I either die or keep on kicking.
He then goes, I can tell if your friends already found one way. You'll figure it out. You're a smart boy, and he just pats your head gently and then just wanders off.
Gonna kind of give a huff, maybe a puff. Kind of just have my hand go into my face, into my, like on my forehead, and I'm just gonna say, I need a goddamn drink. I'm like, now I know why my uncle drank so much, and I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna start making my way over to the bar, wherever that in the world that bar might be, or the tender, or anybody who can lend their services to me.
I would say that would be. That looks like a table. That looks like that. I'm gonna say it's over here.
Ah, the place where I was gonna flop down originally. So she's probably gonna see me get up and start walking partially behind her, partially not behind her, giving her space, but I'm definitely like audibly walking past her. And I'm gonna walk on over here and I'm gonna talk to the man behind the counter.
Give me a second.
And as soon as that man appears magically before my eyes, I will ask him for the strongest shit he has available to him.
Manual playing talking a bitch. You see this, like, this is like a mediocre bar. It's decent, it's good, but you see the bartender kind of in rags and just polishing the glass.
Is he spit polishing it, or is he just actually, like, genuinely polishing it?
Generally.
Oh, okay, so he seems to have some, he has a little bit of class, this man, even though he's dressed in rags. That's wonderful. I'm just half expecting him to, like, spit a loogie into the bottom of, like, a tin ale can and just, like, rub it around. But I don't see it, so I feel a little bit better about this. And I say, pardon me, are you quite busy at the moment, or am I able to perhaps order a drink?
He looks up and goes, I can get you a drink. What do you fancy, sir?
Something local and something very, very stiff.
Oh, then you want Greg out back.
Fuck you.
For
That was a
just
some
thinking
reason,
that.
the
Oh my
lights on
god.
fire.
I can't. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to roll
That was
me
quite-
a
that was quite the
D100
comment.
again there, Ash.
That was quite the goddamn comment. I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting that. I got a 43.
He kind of scrimmages and looks through, and he goes,
Crank out back.
looks at you. This would be a bottle of dwarven whiskey.
Ah, they have quite a lot of dwarven local craft here.
They do. He places
Huh.
that down. You also have the option of elven. Guess it would be like a wine sort of thing.
Kind of like a mead,
Yeah.
perhaps.
And
Okay.
then the last option he gives you is human bourbon.
I'm like, you know, I kind of look at all three of them, and I'm like, you know, I'm pretty sure I've had quite a little bit of dwarven drinks over the last couple nights. I feel like I need something a little bit more human in my system right now, and I'm going to go along and go with the bourbon.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. I also ask, like, it's locally sourced in town, right? Like, this is.
Oh,
Is
yes.
there a maker
There is.
who's done this? You know, can I have the name of that maker?
You can. His name is Ignis.
Ignis.
Meyer.
He does sound like a very. He sounds like a potent, like, local name that I expect from the Empire.
He
It sounds.
he
It
actually
definitely sounds
makes
like
it especially for the Emperor himself.
one. I don't know if that's just a claim or if that's honesty, but you know what? I don't really care. How much would you be looking for the bottle?
The whole bottle.
The whole bottle. I'm gonna go through it tonight.
You seem like you've seen some days.
I'm having some serious fucking troubles. And I just say that as straight up honesty as I can. Smile on my face, just like mentally don't give a shit. Like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with trying right now. It's like layered on. It's like laced on my eyes. You can see the rolls. You can see everything else.
He goes, if you give me, say, a silver and a gold crown, I'll give you 2 bottles.
Ah, well, you know, that sounds like a great idea. Silver and a gold. You only want 1 silver shilling for that? Only one. You know what? I hand the man 2 gold crowns and I say, that'll be just fine, and maybe a little bit of food too, some bread or
He's
egg
surprised
or
with
anything.
the money. He's like, certainly. He gives you. He plants 2 bottles in front of you if you takes away the other 2, and then he gives you some bread, a little bit of meat, and a side of like greens.
I'm like, I basically say, thank you very much, my good man. Have a wonderful night. I'm probably not going to remember this conversation in the morning.
Yeah, it's all good.
I
It's
start
not my first
walking my
time.
way. I start walking my way over to Gooth, and I put my arm around Gooth's shoulder. I put the bottle in front of him, and I'm going to say, I can't go through 2. You're going to help me drink this fucking thing.
Oh my god, you're my best friend.
Yep. I guess we are. I guess I am. I don't even know anymore.
Whatever I said now, I take it back.
Okay, fine. Then I guess I'll just drink both bottles in front of you.
No. I mean, you're the best person. No, I mean, like, all that's up to now, I take it back. You're
Oh,
the best.
all that's up to now you've taken back. I'm like, wow, it's very easy to win you over. Just buy the man a drink.
You see, I'm a crippling alcoholic.
Or you're crippling something. You know? But yeah, no, with that being said, I like have the food in front of me. I like, you know, everything else. Food's in front of me. Bottles in front of Gooth. Bottles in front of him. I'm just going to start drinking out of the bottle.
I'm gonna start. Well, I'm gonna grab the other one then. This is going just swimmingly right at the start of the session. Doesn't everybody agree?
You have to understand, my character is very exhausted from all this stuff,
Okay.
and frankly, has not been drinking that much. So now he's like, you know what? I don't
Fuck it.
care. I want to forget everything that has happened over the last week, even if it were to be for the time of a single night, and that's it.
Okay.
And it just makes sense to me in this moment.
It makes sense.
All sense of my integrity that I had of like my character doesn't drink, he doesn't desire drinks, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Probably around any habit from family, his own personal age. He's just like, nope, I don't care. I want to forget shit. That's it. That's all to be said. So I hold up the bottle, right? And I simply look at Gooth and I say, to a pretty damn good party, because I'm not dead, and to a night I don't plan to remember at all. And I start drinking out of the bottle.
Okay, that's gonna be a... not an influence test, not that. Where did my alcohol cards thing go? Critical rules, stumble, movement, hit location. Hey, Tao. Do you remember what page the alcohol
Well,
consumption
actually-
is?
Yeah,
Consume alcohol.
I'm gonna
skill.
pick up the other bottle and I'm gonna say, "You're gonna wish you were dead in the morning."
121.
121.
probably be better than how I am right now. Than how I feel right now. And just, yeah, just everything. Everything whatsoever.
My cheat
So-
sheet does not have it. 121.
Well, maybe your cheat sheet should have it, Cody. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered
Okay.
adding it to your cheat sheet?
Minus 60 for that bourbon.
Go right ahead. I'm gonna keep drinking it until it's gone. That is
Yep.
the intention.
Okay. You guys gotta roll me those tests.
No
Okay, well,
joy.
consume alcohol test, right?
I mean,
on
it's
the character
whatever
sheet?
penalty Cody wants to visit upon you for drinking that.
Oh no, I like what you said, so thank you.
Minus 60. I mean, if they're chugging the entire bottle,
I'm
it
not,
may
chug-
go,
I'm
probably.
not chugging the bottle. I'm
You-
basically gonna be just drinking shot after shot after shot. I'm planning to go through the bottle.
Well,
my
the funny part is that
character's
it goes
goal right
by
now.
drink, so...
My character's
Okay,
goal
so-
is to try to go through the bottle itself. So let's say if the bottle
minus
is what?
10,
I got
minus
a bottle
10.
of Jack Bean bourbon back there. So let's say there's about 10 drinks worth in this bottle.
Okay.
I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I'm not good at this.
So it's a negative 10 penalty, you're saying?
Yep.
So I'm basically gonna do the thing where I take a drink, I like pour a glass out of it, right?
So much for
Just
drinking
about
from the bottle.
1/10
I had
out
one
of
glass.
That's why I was asking, like, who's taking the drink out of the bottle, who's not.
it. So
I
because
did. I took a negative 10. That didn't work for
And
me.
you rolled a 98.
Well, you
That's
succeed, like, you
hilarious.
down that drink and, like,
I take one really good, nice swig out of it after putting it in a glass and like just enjoying the smell, the fragrance, being like, "Hey, this is actually a very solid bottle of bourbon. Like this man did not lie to me. This is some very well-volumed, well-colored bourbon." So I take the one nice, clean drink, polish the glass off in one go, kind of have the facial expression of just like, "Oh, that's got like a kick to it." Exhale and just go, "That's pretty good. I'm probably gonna have another one." I'm already feeling better already.
Then
Guth.
you look
and
at
I look to Guth, and he's just what? He's just already shit-faced.
no.
That
Like,
shit.
what am I looking at here?
You need to roll me a d10 there, Guth.
Oh god, man, why is that? I get a 98. Oh god.
The stinking drunk thing doesn't happen until they've failed enough
Yep. Okay,
failed
well,
enough tests to exceed or to match their toughness bonus. But I mean, he did get -7 SL.
yeah, well, thing that I'm reading, which, if I'm understanding it correctly, gains a bonus of +20 to his cool test.
Yo, I'm so fucking cool.
But you're not drunk.
Hey, I told you, I'm getting better. No, I'm not.
As a ball.
So,
As you are just, like, sitting watching these two kind of
Have a drink.
having a drink, typical shit.
typical human behavior, yeah.
If I remember correctly, last session you kind of messaged your master
Yeah,
about
we have a
these
great
folks.
person named Richard in the party.
I was going to take them directly to him rather than send him a message,
Ah,
but
okay.
I don't remember, honestly.
I'm gonna say
I know I sent
the-
him that message about the whole famine issue, but that was about the only one that comes to mind.
Yes. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, so you kind of get a letter arrive at you randomly. Has your master seal on it.
What the
And-
fuck do you mean? Just absolute anger.
And he says,
I assume it's a familiar from my master
Yes.
delivering it to me after
Yes.
finally finding me.
yes.
'Cause we've been all over the place lately.
You can see this familiar kind of beaten, scarred, drenched, and just really pissed off.
So what is this? Is this like a bird, or do you think this is more like a cat? Something like that?
It's
What kind of?
probably like a magical owl, like a blatantly magical construct or a
Oh
creature.
wow! So
Yeah.
like what? Like something that looks like a spirit animal, like something.
Practically, yeah. Like almost
Okay.
ghostly.
Then I'm
But-
gonna look at this thing just fly into the room.
It probably
looking-
phases through the wall, honestly.
Probably,
yeah,
honestly,
it's
probably
only,
phases
it's
through the
only
wall
it
in
comes
front of
through
me.
here, like.
And I'm gonna look at the glass that I just finished because I'm gonna
Yeah, I
imagine
know.
this thing flying through the wall towards me while I'm looking at Guth, and I just kind of look up over his shoulder to the left, and I'm like, look at the glass, look at the bottle, look at the bird, and go, holy shit, this is stronger stuff than I thought.
Zabal just says, "Don't worry, you're not hallucinating."
I just look at it.
Yet.
I look at it right after Ash. Just like, what did you put in this? Where'd you get this?
I bought it from the guy! Completely ignoring what Sabal said. Just imagining
And
Sabal
while
kind
that's
of...
happening, I just, take the letter. And probably
And
it
you
resting
just-
on my shoulder.
Yeah, and you just hear the owl give you a good hoot. Like, it's like mad at you.
Ah, well.
You definitely
Get
don't
better
have
at
any
finding people.
soft, like, trilling coming
He doesn't
out of that
actually
thing.
say that to the fucking owl, but...
I guess he's not I guess you're not the hoot.
Or whatever shrill an owl would make, and just, it's like, it's the tone of, like, mad. Like, it's mad.
Irritation, yeah.
hmm As you open up the letter, though, you see that your master has dealt with the famine, but it has come at a cost.
How much are we talking?
I mean, he did have to probably call in a favor from the Jade College, at the very least, just so he'd have enough people to do it quickly.
Yes, that, but also it did not go unnoticed. That famine
Obviously.
actually
It-
happened here
well,
in
it
Aldorf.
wouldn't have been a famine. It would have been... Wasn't that that was at Uberstrike.
Yep.
It was at Ubersreich, and it went to multiple areas. Probably disrupted the trade to Aldorf.
Mm.
I mean, it definitely would have disrupted
town's
trade
name.
for like a day or two.
It
depending on how
was
quickly
more
they
than
reacted.
it was
was more
actually
than a day.
more than one area.
You say that like my spell didn't span only, what was it, 4 miles at the time?
4 miles.
Or the,
Yes.
the failure therein, I guess.
Yes. Giving it a little bit of flavor. I'm like, I could just make one whole country go famine, or I could make, or I could just be
no,
clever and just say, hey,
Well,
it's
let me put it this way:
junked.
if my master had gotten that miscast, it would have affected about 3 times the distance.
Oh, okay. Okay,
somebody
so, yeah.
somebody from the call, like
He
multiple
would have
people from the
destabilized
college.
an entire region. Like the
Okay.
entire, probably like the equivalent of like your province. or
Fair.
something like that.
Then I'll say it's like mainly.
I mean, it
Uberstrike-
definitely destroyed like a couple days or several days worth of food for like several villages and definitely around Ubersreich for a while. But
Uberstrike and
the
trade
cool
routes
thing about
against-
the spell that would fix that is that it actually that this fix happens overnight because of how quick it is, which is just insane for me to
Yes.
think about.
He said
Magic
he did
is
fix
magical.
it. He did try to keep it, contained and hidden, but unfortunately, news got to the Emperor in Aldorf about this.
Excellent.
Excellent.
He says you should be fine, but just be prepared if he summons you in your group.
Oh God, I'm gonna be hung the
He
fuck
just
over.
he
while
just
being-
reads that with like a complete like stoic stone face, and he just says, "Huh, hey guys, you ever meet the Emperor?"
kind of look up in confusion. I'm like, which one? I guess.
The
Which one,
Emperor,
king?
as of this nation.
No, I'll put on my best clothes and drink a lot.
Call friends, or however the hell
Yeah,
you say it.
Karl
I look
Fran.
I look thoroughly concerned, and I'm like,
Zabal just sort of looks at you like, "Yes, you should," but he doesn't say anything. He just sort of has like this
the look on his
smart ass
face. where
smile
it's
on his
like,
face.
oh God, oh no.
And then I'm gonna say you had the time to go to your master, deliver the medallions,
Great news.
He's only got the one, but
or however many you decided, and goes.
it's in my
Further- Further investigation still needs to be had with this, but if you acquire more, he does exclaim caution.
Gee.
This is even unknown magic even to him.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just reminding myself of what the medallion can do.
Well, each medallion.
Right.
is
Oh
kinda
yeah, this is
different.
also the one that I. This is the one that I took from Goof. That's
Yes.
what it was.
How dare!
And he never asked for it back because he got completely and utterly shit-faced
Yep.
following that night.
But the
Try
question is, does he
me.
even remember?
No, I don't.
No.
And Zabal is not bothering to remind him.
How could you, Zabal?
It's for your own safety, I assure you. Because God forbid you somehow activate it.
With that, the letter kind of dissipates into magic. And yeah.
I mean, he just goes back to eating his food, so.
Yeah, you see me kind of take like a very slow bite, just a crunch right out of the bread that I got from the bartender. Just staring at this thing fade away like stardust, just fluttering off, and I'm like, can all of you do that? Can I do that? Like, that's fucking cool. Like, I'm completely infatuated with the idea that you can just summon
Which-
like spiritual animals.
How many drinks did you take there, Ash?
I only have
Oh
the
yeah,
one.
in the
Only one?
meantime.
In
In the meantime, I'm just chewing down my bread. Like I'm slow burning the drink, but I do intend to go through the bottle.
And Richard?
I'm looking at the bottles, thinking what my friend just gave me.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't
And then,
know.
Well, if you-
and then this with all the spirit animal thing, it's like, man, maybe I should quit drinking.
Yeah, right?
The one thing that'll make him quit drinking isn't anything he's gotten into. It's seeing a freaking owl,
Spirit animal.
a magical see-through.
It's honestly
owl
probably
go
big
through a
enough
wall.
to rip you apart if it wanted to. Or it was big enough to rip you apart.
Oh, it's that big of an owl?
I mean,
really-
it just,
really
it's more
needs
like
no second,
it
no
reflects
second.
the strength of the person in control of the creature, I suppose.
Ah.
But
Oh, wow, okay, and because it's your master's familiar, then that thing would be absolutely...
oh yeah,
he'd
it
be
could
a
probably have
beast.
picked me up and
Oh my
carried me
God.
somewhere if it wanted to. But,
Holy shit.
it probably would have been like normal owl size, I guess, because it wants to, sarcastic air quotes, blend in. But phasing through a wall just sort of makes it pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. So, yeah, no, I'm just like, huh, just that's kind of cool. Like,
There you go.
what else can be summoned? Like, I'm genuinely curious now, as like a person who doesn't know anything about magic or very very little about magic, right? I hadn't even seen a Skaven until the start of this whole debacle of everything, right?
I mean, to be fair, neither had the ball. So
That's absolutely valid. Yeah. But I'm still like looking at Sabal and I'm just like, what else can be summoned? Can a dragon be summoned? Can like
I highly doubt it. Dragons are incredibly dangerous,
Mhm.
but they are. Some people in Ulthuan actually use dragons as mounts.
I just have this look of speechlessness on my face. I'm just like, there's nothing else I can say. I just go back to I'm just staring at him while pouring my next drink.
You're just like, I'm
kind of
gonna another one.
partial disbelief, but also like, damn, that bourbon's really good.
Valfor, what are you doing in the meantime? Valfor?
Balfour.
Eating a meal. Trying to
Eating a
stay
meal.
out of the way of drunkard over there.
Well,
I'm not
unfortunately,
even-
he sat next to you, so.
I'm trying to stay out of his way.
I'm not drunk yet.
I mean,
not.
you're on a. I'd say you're getting pretty close.
Anyways,
I'll have you know I'm a dignified person.
Yeah. Quick flashback to what
Yeah.
happened last time. Suplexing
Yes.
a wolf while naked into a river. I'm a dignified person.
I'm a dignified man. If you
Um,
say so, bud.
so, Ash, make me another.
Sure, and that's a consume alcohol test at -10 again.
Yep.
All right, so I put the glass. I have some of my food eaten, pour myself another drink, go to just polish the glass off again like I did before, hoping to have maybe the same semblance of professionalism. I'm only saying all this to bury the fact that I can't find my consume alcohol check right now. There it is. I found it. It's all good. It's at -10, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, -10 again. Let's see. So I take the next shot.
Wow. Okay.
You're actually holding your liquor.
You're holding your liquor. It's like
Well, I
the
take the
will
next
of
glass,
everything that you've seen and everything you had. It's like you just don't care. You're like willing to like, I'm taking this. It's not gonna affect me.
That's kind of my
Okay.
intention.
Oh,
It's
wow,
not even.
you have
I
a
don't even care about it
toughness bonus
affecting
of
me or not.
4?
I actually want it to affect me to a degree that I'm just gonna forget things for
It's
a
probably
little
more.
while.
You're probably getting into that territory of the light buzz rather than getting
Yeah.
completely shit faced.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Wow,
I'm taking,
Guth
like, a
actually
glass.
succeeded.
I'm taking
With a
glass.
natural 1, no less.
Nice.
Why is it always like the top or the bottom?
There's never any middle ground with Guth. He's either shit faced or he's
Right.
taking it like a chick.
Yep.
Or getting flung by a minotaur. Or was that Valfor? I don't remember.
That was me.
It was Guth.
Okay.
Fuck, what were we fighting when Ash was like, I'll help out?
That was just a simple
Whack.
beastman. Like that was just a simple.
Oh yeah,
like,
that was
beastman,
just the
dude.
beastman at that one bridge.
Yeah, the
Yeah, he
one
went to cover Morik's
singular
flank, and then the
dude.
beastman charged him and just dropped him.
Yep.
No, I charged the beastman, and
Yeah.
then the beastman got a
Charged
critical
him, and
defense.
he
and
charged
got a
it.
Critical
Slapped him.
hit.
He got
Yeah.
counter
Double
critted,
me, Yeah.
and then he got regular critted.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. I got spanked. I got spanked a little.
It was funny. It was just like, I'll help, and just get slapped.
No, you won't.
We can't do this. Just shit kicked. Beastman's like, oh, that's
we're just
cute.
reminiscing
he thinks he's
about
capable.
the painful injuries sustained on the journey, I guess.
Imagining my arm once again, just reminding myself of how much pain it was once.
At least you got a badass scar out of it.
I didn't even get a scar out of it. The witch lady in the corner over there healed my ass. And I do
Oh.
literally say that out.
And you like probably point to her like
Point
that one
to
over
her,
there.
That one over there healed me, and I don't even have a cool scar to show for it.
Yeah, well, you have an excellent story.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Probably actually. Wow.
Well,
I'm
with that
holding my liquor.
though, as you guys reminisce through the night and all that, Ash, I can't remember. Did you ever tell the party that you may have or may have not lost your soul?
Nope. I just kind of went, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even know anymore. Like, I'm just
pretty
flabbergasted.
sure when you came back from that healing session, you were like, "Yeah, she said she stole my soul."
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
I
you
think I
did.
might.
I think that's about
might
all
have
we
done
ever
it.
and touched on it because it's like it's just some crazy chick in a hut.
Yeah, exactly. And now
Like,
she's
why
in the
would we
bar.
put stock in her words?
Pretty much, right?
At least that would be Zabal's reaction to it.
Maybe you
because
need
it's
to do
like,
some
yeah,
soul
he doesn't
searching,
know any
okay?
magic that could steal your soul while keeping your physical body alive. So
Right.
Um,
not that he would, but
with that in mind, oh, is he even here yet? God damn it. No,
With that in
Oh,
mind,
I'll be here in a moment.
I continue to eat some more food.
yes.
I'll be here in a moment. Fucking
He
ain't
said
here at
10
all.
minutes, but that was 20 minutes ago.
You have to understand that Nevada time is Nevada time. Okay? He will tell you 10 minutes. He will tell you, oh, I'll be there by 4 o'clock, and he won't fucking be there until like 9 at night.
It's like Kedrick.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he sometimes just goes, "Yeah, I'll be right back," leaves the call, and never actually comes back. For like
Right.
3 days.
3 days later.
I'm not even
What?
joking.
1 week later, like, okay.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, you ready to continue the conversation we were having? What conversation? What are you talking about? Yeah, right? How do you not? We were talking about. Oh God, he's gonna remember, I bet.
Probably.
Well, in that case, oop, that's coming in larger than I kind of wanted. You see an Emperor soldier, or Empire soldier, sorry, and where's my guards? A few guards burst into the tavern, kind of surrounding the place, covering the exits. And why not? Kind of dash into place, kind of armed, ready for fight, ready. Just ready.
I again look at my freaking bottle of booze.
You see what you can only tell the one in charge. Kind of looking around, then takes a glance at your guys' group.
Oh, a bunch of guards have just walked in.
Mm-hmm.
More like stormed in, like swatting the place.
Oh
Really.
God. Have they kicked in the door?
Waving the 4-4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Am I gonna have another gun shoved in my face today?
I mean, Zabal doesn't even pay attention. He's just calmly eating his food.
I kind of like half turn, but I'm also kind of like still pouring my next drink.
Let's gonna
I'm
do
just
that
like-
test for me first before we continue.
Okay.
I'm pouring
I'm-
mine too.
I'm
is
making
wrong,
it a
Billy?
minus 20 now.
For the consume alcohol test?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you evil man.
Starting to hit you.
Like, so while I'm pouring myself my next drink, but I am looking at the people who walked in, right? Like, what exactly am I seeing with the people who walked in? Like, what are these people threats? Do I feel
They,
like they're threats? Is there a way for me
they're
to do an
covering-
intuition check?
You can do an intuition check, but I want
About-
that drinking skin. Oh, Nevada?
There's Nevada.
Okay.
Good timing. We're probably about to get accosted by some guards.
Perfect timing, Nevada.
Are we in, what are we doing?
You
We're
are in a
Warhammer
tavern.
Fantasy?
Ash? Yes. Fantasy.
Alright.
This is pairing up for season 2 for this one. And I have a good cliffhanger for this, so.
Okay.
I'll give Nevada a chance to, explain what he's been doing this whole time and whatnot as well.
My character or me?
Your character,
Nevada.
probably.
Like, no, Jesus Christ, Woods. Your character. From the time that you guys ended up in Eldorf to now being in the tavern together, just having drinks, chilling, as kind of ran into the shaman lady that may or may not have taken his soul.
Ash got me, getting me drunk.
Yep, Ash bought her Guth a bottle.
Plenty of chairs around the
I
table.
bought myself 2 bottles of bourbon from Altdorf, and I'm like, I plan to go through this bottle because I want to forget everything.
Oh yeah, and then a giant spirit owl came in and delivered me a letter. Just
Yep.
Yeah,
faced
and
faced
they
the
got
wall and
shocked.
everything.
Alright, fucking Harry Potter. Jeez.
Wait, who deleted the owl? I thought the owl was
I
so
didn't
bad.
delete. I didn't delete it. He's over there.
Oh.
Just chilling.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of funny that he's like, I didn't even see the owl on the map until you
Oh
pointed
yeah,
it
it
out
was right
just
next
now.
to
That's
me
kind
for
of
a
funny.
little
I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger just so I don't lose sight of it again.
So
that blended in.
I guess I could give it a health bar.
So I was in the middle of pouring my next drink, and let's say just for flavor, in the middle of me having eating my food and was pouring myself a drink, I'd also like slid across the table one of the glasses of bourbon that I'd poured specifically for Nevada's character. So I'm in the middle of pouring my own glass now when these guards have just walked into the building, right? Before I take my drink, I just want to know what kind of vibe I'm getting out of this. Because, like, if they're, like, kicking in the door and they seem like a threat, I'm not going to be drinking anymore. Because I don't know what's happening.
You don't get to know that.
I mean,
How
that's
do I
why
not
you
get to
asked
know
for
that?
the
They're just
intuition
walking-
test and stuff like that.
That's why I did,
will allow
yeah.
the intuition test, but I'm not plainly out telling you.
Cool, then I'm going to do an intuition test, I guess.
He literally said
Because
they
I'm...
came in
You've
covering the exits and practically
You've had
running
2
into the
drinks, you've succeeded both.
Yeah, he doesn't have any penalties,
Don't have any
surprisingly.
penalties, so I'm still gonna say, as you're a little bit still confused, this is gonna be a...
I mean, I'm really just looking to see if these people are... Like, they're going to show an energy of, like, we're here on business and mean business.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, we're walking in
I'll
'cause
say an
we're
average,
on our
plus 20.
shift. And, like, you know what I mean? So... Like, there's a big difference between how they're going to go with their tone, right? I got a
And
critical...
that one.
You can tell they're here
That's
on
the second nat one of the night.
business. You can tell that they're here for something, someone, or a few people.
Okay, while looking over at Nevada's character and Zabal, because I've succeeded in this, I'm going to partially whisper, there might be trouble, I don't know. And I'm going to kind of like eye, not like point, but I'm going to eye over to the guards that have walked in.
But
As
before
the
we
ball
can...
just shrugs, just says whatever happens, happens.
And I don't know about Nevada's character,
I'm gonna
Leopold.
give Leopold a chance to do his little bit before we continue here.
Okay.
So you guys ended up at the tavern, kind of regrouped. What are you doing, Nevada? Nevada, Vegas.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm. Yeah,
Ignore the
sorry, guys.
guards and
My mom's
everything
just
for
talking
now.
to
I'm
me
giving
while
you
trying
your chance
to
to...
do anything.
Fair. I'm giving you a chance to do
yeah.
your little bit before all the guards and that sort of.
Yeah, okay. So, well, I figured that I would be, I would have been out in Altdorf visiting the constable.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we sort of just came here after the dwarf conversation,
right.
so probably the tomorrow morning sort of situation, I suppose.
All right. You guys been up
Because
to
the
the-
ball still needs to go see his master.
Yes.
You guys just came straight here.
More or less. Like nightfall was happening and all that, so here we arrive. More or less.
Perfect.
Um.
All right.
And I'm sorry that it's not the previous bar that you shook down before, so we could get a discount.
Yeah, you'll know who I was.
But Vasante looked beat and wet and gave Vasante a discount, regardless.
I see.
But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna say you did meet with the constable there. I will say you did manage to come back here and meet. Constable gave you the cut of what you earned, which is 50 silver and 5 gold crowns.
Okay.
And he gives you a badge to indicate that you own now 2 bard and stash blah 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 establishment. Wow, I cannot say that. Establishments.
Establishments.
Thank you.
That I own? Who owns what?
You own.
I mean, yeah, you own.
Oh.
You own two.
Wasn't there? Didn't
You
get a
you
reward
took
for
one
in-
from the one in Aldorf here,
Yeah, I think I got one in Ubersreich too, didn't I?
and you
yeah,
got your
the
own.
Duchess gave you one in Ubersreich too. I
Mhm.
think.
Alright, I'm gonna go mark that down.
Which probably has their own staff, especially
Yep.
for Ubersreich, because you mainly operate out of Altdorf.
Plus 2 offices.
Tax collection officers.
And
Yeah.
with that, I'm gonna need to rule a little bit of stuff here. You only get the income from it if you're in the same town.
I mean, it's part of his job to go from place to
Yeah.
place to make sure the taxes are delivered. So
I just want to make sure it's clear now. It's like you're not immediately getting all the money. You
it
need
doesn't
to
just
be in the
magically
town.
appear in your in your backpack.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No kidding. I
Making
believe
that
it.
clear now.
I mean,
There it is.
as long as he improves the amount of young upcoming bailiffs under his care.
Young, upcoming
Well,
bailiffs.
you see, I've got a collection. I've got 3 tax collectors under my employ now.
They're probably in Uberstrike then, because separate office.
Yep.
Just for
What?
thematic sake.
All 3 of them? I
I
figured
imagine.
one would be here.
Well, I mean,
At
that's up
least.
to
Okay,
you.
two
You're the
can
one
be
Yeah,
in
you're
the
the one who
Uber strike. One
decides
can
it.
be here.
Yeah, I need to manage the office while I'm not here. My
Um,
office.
yes. But what else are you doing before this scene happens there?
Am I
Visante
doing?
also slide you a drink of bourbon as well.
Oh, good man.
Yeah, he
He's
bought
finally
two bottles for a crown each because he was being generous.
Finally starting to realize what makes this party tick.
Copious amounts of alcohol.
Yes.
Pretty
much.
Makes me tick.
And then
As he
fucking
chugs the rest of the bottle.
crash. All right. I added the gold that I got. More money.
Cool. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Thanks. I'm gonna order a nice meal.
Okay.
Like
You
one
get-
of the more expensive meals. Maybe some like lamb chops or something.
Yeah, you tell that it gets to you at very discounted price of just 2 silver.
All right, nice.
Because he's like, the bartender goes to you and goes, "Are you with that rough-looking fellow there?" And he kind of points to Visante.
Rough looking fella.
Roughed
Yeah.
up, more like, but yeah.
Yeah,
Easily roughed up looking fella.
He's seen better days, he is. It's for sure.
He goes, "Hmm." And he kind of looks for you, reaches down below and goes,
Ooh.
"Here's a free bottle in the house, just in case the fellow might need it."
Right. So I'll never turn down free booze. Thank you, sir. And here's 3 silver.
Mm.
Make my meal quick. I'm hungry. Thank you.
He goes, "It's already been work done, sir." He pockets that money. About like
Very good.
maybe a minute or 2 goes by, and then you get your meal.
That's pretty good. Nice and hot and fresh.
Hot fresh. It was already being cooked, so
Damn, they knew exactly what I was gonna order before I ordered it. These are
Well-
Maybe they already-
pioneers.
Maybe it's like also like a lot of people order it and they have it constantly being made.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Oh,
Yeah.
they only have like
The
staples.
special.
here,
They gotta
'cause,
keep
yeah.
the special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what you ordered is special for this place.
Okay. Something fancy. Oh, what's the special for this place?
What you just ordered? Lamb chops.
Lamb, eh?
That's pretty
The
good. Pretty high
fucker, that seems kind of sus there, but I'm not gonna do that.
You know what's sus?
Some guy is wanting me to add him on Discord, and then whenever I stream his Discord, it will appear. I'm like, that seems kind of sus.
Seems sus too.
not doing that, but anyways, so you have a chance to eat your meal. Are you taking the drink that Asante gave you?
Of course.
Okay,
Of course I
gonna
am.
need a minus
You're gonna-
10 consume alcohol.
You're gonna
mix.
find that it's a very good bourbon that I bought. You see, two
According to the
The
identical
barkeep
bottles.
worthy
according
of
to
the
barkeep.
emperor himself. So.
Yes. There's 2 bottles of it. One that I gave specifically to Guth, and because you were so busy doing everything else, I was like, oh, I never bought one for you, so I poured you a drink of that bourbon. And it's basically a bottle that we will share between us, because I'm in the mood where I just want to forget everything that has fucking happened.
Oh, right. And upon reading the letter that the giant spirit owl came in and delivered to me, Zabal casually remarked, have you guys ever met the emperor by any chance?
Yep.
Minus 10. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll
can't
see them
imagine
once.
that you would. Oh. Well,
Yeah, Carl Franz, I saw him once. He was walking in a big parade.
Imagine you got a lot of money that day.
Yes, there was a loitering tax for people standing around waiting to see him come by.
Urban hitting you hard.
Yeah, I
Yep,
haven't
that
had my dinner
first
yet.
drink, like, yep.
I'm on an
Uh-huh.
empty stomach right now.
On an empty stomach, he just ends up chugging it down, and it's like, oh,
Then
that hit
yeah.
you harder than you thought.
Yeah. So roll me just a D10, please.
Me?
Just a D10.
Right.
Sick. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit wobbly.
Not that one drink, eh?
Yep.
Oh, it must have been strong.
You're feeling a
Nipple's
little
not
bit
getting-
wobbly, more like the tipsy / buds kind of stage. You're not drunk, but it's
Need Hellbrand von Argenland. There.
Oh yeah, I forgot to spawn his token in. Oh.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him. My poor
He's a
baby.
giant among men.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Fucking huge.
yeah. What else are you doing before we continue with the senior?
Is there any music playing currently in this tavern?
Yes.
You have somebody just on a lute or something like that in a corner, just fucking strumming along?
The music that you hear him play from Roll20 is what it's playing.
Okay.
I got a
The
band
music that
somewhere in the back.
My god, they can have a band somewhere in the back.
Can you guys not hear it?
Oh no, I can
Yeah.
hear it. That's why I made the joke.
We got like a whole band in the back somewhere.
Is everybody here?
So I guess what by this point all those guards walk into the building.
Unless there's anything Nevada wants to do beforehand.
Let's see.
I'm giving everyone his chance.
What would I need to? What's a good thing to do? Be prepared for. Yeah, I guess I just get my food and I start chowing down. I get Shlee to pour me another drink.
Fair.
Okay.
So as I'm pouring him another drink, or the drink that I was pouring right beforehand, hand it to him. I start pouring my own drink, and I guess that's
And
when.
this is where everything happens.
Okay, so following the guards walking in, that's where I succeeded my intuition check.
Yep.
And I turn to the party. I turn to Leopold, Zalfor, and no, sorry, fucking. Why can't I find?
Zalfor.
Yeah, no, it's because I can't
He's
see his
actually
character
drunk.
sheet.
It's
Ah.
Balfour, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, actually, not Valfor,
Oh.
Leopold, and Zabal. Sorry, because I don't see Zabal on the character sheet or in the character list because I
Really?
keep fucking the names.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. That's why I keep fucking the names up. It's because
Well,
he's
you
not
can lick
there.
My zaballs.
Yeah, exactly, right? I basically
You're going
turn
to
to
get
the
a
three of them
fucking
and I say,
moron.
I think,
No, all you gotta do is think of just
Nah, he didn't hear nothing.
So I turned.
Do not underestimate an elf's hearing.
So I turned to all three of them, and I kind of say, I think that we might have a
Didn't
problem.
even- It was spoken in the ethereal.
Oh, and who else did he not have access to?
No, it was just Sabal. Sabal has just never been on the character list for me.
Well, the thing was, he was earlier. And I
but not
saw
for
him,
me.
and then he disappeared from that list. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, weird. Odd.
Oh right, no, I had to make a new character sheet. That's why. I
Oh,
hadn't seen you
right.
before.
I might have forgot to add that. That's my bad.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
it wasn't reading some of my skills for some reason. So.
But yeah, so I turn to everybody and I kind of say quietly, I think there could be a problem incoming, and I kind of eye over to the guards that walked in.
And as
Mike.
you guys see,
Oh, I look at Guth as he says that.
Yeah, no
The
shit. I
Sante
just stare
says
at
that.
you.
Yeah, but he says trouble's incoming. So I look at
So he
Guth.
looks at Guth, yeah, because
To make sure
Guth
Guth
is
doesn't-
Yeah,
isn't
okay.
drunk. Yes.
Everybody looks at Goose.
Everybody slowly cranes their head over to Guth, just stares at him.
Yeah, you see guards kind of posted at every exit, and you hear this one Emperor soldier goes, "We are here to collect certain beings to come face the Emperor." And she pulls out a scroll. Leopold Klops, Zabal, Marquez, Vane, Basante, Guth, and Valfor.
So they walked in and they started saying our names. Well,
It shouldn't be that
basically
serious. They
flashing the
didn't even
equivalent
use
of
my
a
full
warrant.
name.
oh, we're being warranted.
also
Oh,
forgot-
great.
Val-
Valfor
Halbrand, too.
Van Helf.
No, Hildebrand wasn't with us
Hell.
when the or
Fedor.
Halbrand wasn't with us when the incident occurred. That was
Oh.
referenced in the letter that I received. It had to do with that famine, so that I partially caused.
Partially.
You know,
Oh, fun.
the winds of
Sour.
magic are a fickle bitch.
Yep.
Then she kind of looks around and looks at both of you, and she kind of catches you eyeballing her.
Quite perceptive, isn't she?
Mhm.
It's part of her job, yeah.
She goes,
Shit.
"You. What is your
Me?
name?"
I am still in the middle of pouring my drink, and I don't know what I should do here, guys. Should I try
So
lying?
Vasante just kind of freezes a little bit.
I'm just like mid pouring my drink, kind of freeze a little
And
bit,
she
and
starts
I'm like,
pulling for a sword.
And then I swing back like
No,
gleefully
stop.
and say, "I'm Guth."
Yeah, you fucking.
No, you don't.
So you
No, you
Yes,
have
don't,
been
because I'm pretty sure
fuck
Valfor
that.
grabs a fork and stabs it right into his hand before he fucking can turn his head.
Fuck that, I'm
Carl's
using
just sitting
the...
there calmly eating his food.
Yeah,
Head
I'm just
up.
eating my food. I look up.
Fuck that, I'm
and
using
then I
the
look
bone
down.
of a T-bone steak.
Don't you guys be a little hush?
okay. So which thing is happening?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. So all I know is that while I'm mid pouring my drink and she catches me eyeballing her, something I wasn't expecting, she basically is immediately reaching for a sword. So I just kind of freeze up a little bit, and I'm still pouring my drink slowly, frozen, just kind of like staring at her while pouring the drink. It just keeps pouring. The bottle's still pouring into the glass.
And then you stop. When it gets full.
And then- yeah, no, I let it overfill and I just have it clatter to the ground. No. Yeah, no, so I don't know what to really do in this situation. Should I try lying? I feel like I shouldn't, because they have an entire crew of
Are they
people,
saying that
and
they need to, we need to all come with them because of some incident, and we're like under arrest? Is that what they fucking said?
They said that the Emperor wishes to see you. You must, and then called out certain names, being your guys's,
Okay.
and
Fairly
said you need to
certain-
come with us.
Leopold's
Well-
thinking about it. And he's fairly certain that there's no bad. That can't be for a negative reason, especially after all the good we did. And if it is bad,
Well,
then that's
the funny part
bullshit.
is that none of us actually, well, none of you guys actually knew about the miscast thing. So
Yeah, that
if
is
that
true.
comes up,
So
it's
I'm
gonna be.
kinda
Yeah, we
looking-
left before the morning came, which is when all the crops would have been dead.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm looking at her, like partially frozen, taken aback by how fast that she's trying
She's
to draw a
not
weapon.
drawing her sword. Like,
Just like
Well,
her
she
hand is
has
just
her hand
on
on
it.
it. But I mean, it's still. I'm gonna perceive that as a threat either way.
Well, just go back to
So,
doing your business.
I'm gonna
because
slowly-
If you take too much notice and get too shook up by her simple act, then it's gonna be real suspicious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
like,
if you just
are
kind of
we-
like go back to doing your own thing.
I don't know. I feel
that's
like being too calm about it would make you stand out a little too much.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the thing where instead I'm
She
going
also
to,
demanded to know your name. so-
Yeah, I know, right? So I'm in a bit of a corner here.
But
what is she-
what happened with Guth, is that happening or no?
I mean,
Where he turns around and says, "I'm good," like a fucking retard.
And
Well,
the whole
like,
stabbing
and
thing?
he also said while swinging non-lethally at her.
no, I mean like swinging back in my chair.
Oh.
Oh.
That I wouldn't stab your hand because I heard swing. I was like, he's
I
gonna
could have
punch
sworn I
her.
heard you say something about non-lethal, and I was like, what?
Just starts going for the fucking fists right off the bat.
I was like, oh fuck! T-bone snakes in the hand.
Natural instinct, fight or flight response. It's
Yep.
always fight with Goose.
God
Damn it.
The only time it was flight is when someone else made him fly.
Wasn't that a Minotaur?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Into a tree. While everyone, half the party, pussied out.
I'm going to finish my
Yeah, at least I
mouthful of
didn't get-
lamb, swallow
I
it,
didn't
and
get rendered unconscious.
Okay.
I'm going to
So
look
I
at her as I'm sipping my bourbon and say,
Which I'm gonna make
Oh.
you make that alcohol check. -10.
May I request who's asking for us to identify ourselves?
She kind of like looks up at you, and I do need that alcohol check before we continue. Yeah.
I'm not fucking slamming it down like a shot. I'm just taking a little sip.
yeah,
Okay.
he's taking like a taste of it basically, just
Okay.
to wet his
Finish
lip.
it. I'll down it before we leave, and then I can make a roll.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
not,
I'm gonna
not-
do the
not
same
one-
with
I thought you were doing the whole like having the drink
No.
and going, oi, hey, you know.
No, it's just the small sip equivalent.
Okay.
Of that.
She
Yeah,
goes,
good looking.
I'm one of the
Fucking sake.
emperors of
Don't make me
Orgor's
t-
personal guard, and I'm here to collect these individuals.
What do these individuals do that require them to be collected?
That is for the emperor to discuss.
You sure you can't share it with a few the Emperor's loyal subjects and official, I might add. I'm gonna use a charm here.
Okay.
Try to get her to spill what she wants us to collect this for. Alright.
Ah, you're so fucking close. Oh, I wish I could help you, but I
You
can't.
have
I
fate
don't think I
points
can.
still.
Oh yeah, your fortune should be
Yeah.
Could I add
restocked,
one?
so make sure
Could I add one
you're.
fortune and get that to a
You
positive?
can spend
It
to
would be
add.
+0, but
Yes, so it counts. Unless it's opposed. I
it
don't remember. Charm.
I'm not sure. It probably could be. I guess it really depends more on like how difficult Cody wants it to be, which could be like a minimum amount of SL to beat,
This-
which +0 is definitely
this
not
was
going to be
kinda
enough.
Planned, so I'm gonna say you get
I
it.
mean, okay.
What?
You know, I would like to charm.
Oh, the guard can
I
make a
like
pull
the
test
charm.
to resist.
I would like to
Zip,
charm
zip, zip,
where.
zip, zip, zip.
Oh, sorry.
You shush. Thou speak.
Okay.
Cool can be used to resist the charm. by the
Oh,
way.
cool.
Okay. Does she have cool?
Which I guess could
Everybody has
technically be
How
setting
cool
the
is she?
difficulty, I suppose. I mean, if this is a Reichsguard, aka one of Karl Franz's like personal men, then they'd be pretty
Yeah.
damn cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind re-rolling.
Well, these are
I mean,
just
that's one of the
plain
fortune.
tokens that I
Oh.
bought.
That's fine.
For this,
so you could
I don't
probably
have
just.
any tests for them.
I mean, you could just decide what their cool is, and then roll a d100, I suppose.
Okay. I'll
There,
do
that's
that.
much better. That's much better.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll
so
do
that's
that.
your
Fortune.
I spent my fate. Yeah, my
Fortune
fortune.
66.
Yeah,
No,
5 fortune, baby.
no, you still succeed.
Not enough
Nice.
SL
Nope.
for the Reichsguard, at least.
Off by 2 if my math is correct.
So I flirt with her a little bit. Hey, pretty lady.
Hey girl, what you doing?
She then
What
pulls
you
a gun
doing?
and shoots you in the face.
Yeah, she just executes you on the spot. I.
But
am
yeah,
going...
the question before Hato tries a charm is you were trying to get like why?
Yeah,
what
they
she
were-
needs to summon these individuals to the Emperor for.
I mean, it's entirely possible that she doesn't know. So just been
It
told
is.
retrieve
She
these
kno-
people.
maybe
she
They have
knows,
these
like,
description.
a snippet or something.
She goes, I'm ordered to retrieve this group. I'm ordered to retrieve for
Like, I'm basically
couple
trying to fish for a positive or
incidents
negative reason.
and
Yeah, okay.
1 charge.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good.
So what you're saying is that you're looking for a warrant for our arrest?
She's holding the warrant, so,
Yeah, she's holding the warrant.
Yes.
where she read the names off.
Cool.
But,
So it would
she
have
doesn't know
charges
that-
that's against us. So she would know what we were being charged for.
I guess that's
I mean, it doesn't mean that she wants to tell us what we're being charged for. So.
well, she doesn't even know we're the ones, right? We haven't said anything unless Goof, and maybe
And
Goof
all
did.
the scroll says is that it's need to collect these individuals. They are
Oh,
charged,
no.
and they have 1 charge against them. I mean, 1 individual. And a couple incidents that the Emperor wished to discuss. So it's not all bad.
I mean, yeah, Zabal probably finishes his food by this point, pushes the plate away, grabs his staff, stands up, and then he'll approach and says, I am Zabal.
Oh,
Seeing
was a
Zabal
ball.
do this.
Well, you
I'm
see, the
going
thing is
to-
that you also saw him read a letter, and then he made the offhand comment about meeting the Emperor, and then this is happening.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem that concerned about it.
So
So,
seeing this happening, I'm concerned. I'm gonna just straight off finish my glass of that bourbon in front of everybody. If I fail, I fail. I
You
did.
failed?
you do.
So
I
I
need to
get
make-
hit by it pretty hard because I
need you to make me
sloppily drink it.
also a D10 roll, please.
Again,
roll.
Cody, that happens after they fail.
Yeah.
the birth.
And
I'm
what
just
was
cu-
it?
I'm just curious. I want to see.
Oh,
That
cool.
would
He would
be
be
the
blackout.
equivalent
He
of
doesn't remember the night.
shit-faced
Yes.
drunk.
I
and,
just wanted to see. I'm not counting this at that. I'm just curious.
trying to
I
get an
would've been-
average of how our party fares with getting
Yes.
Hit face.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's you've gotta reach what your toughness.
You have to fail an equal number of your toughness tests.
Yeah.
Or of
So
your toughness bonus, rather.
I know. I was
Okay,
just
so I got about-
curious.
Half a bottle of bourbon. I finish off the bottle. Got like whoa, like that's a very strong like thing or a very strong drink that I just had. Even though I've been drinking it straight off the whole time, I've been taking my time being able to cleanly drink it. In this case, I just chugged it and I didn't do it well enough. So I'm like, oh fuck, that's pretty tight or very, 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 very stiff. So I kind of stand up, holding the table, holding the bottle in one hand, and I say, "I'm Visante Enigius, the man that I believe you're looking for. I'm Visante."
He looks at you and
He's also
goes.
slightly drunk.
You have killed my father.
She looks at you and
And I'm
goes,
ready to die.
and then pulls out a flyer like, "Yep, You check out.
I
Like
kind of
artist
sit
rendition
there.
wanted poster kind of thing.
Yeah, artist
No.
rendition wanted poster, and I'm just like,
Potentially.
is that the
Potentially.
caricature they chose of me? Like offended by the art.
Probably more of a physical description rather than.
No, that's not my
Yeah,
nose.
it's
I
more
can
of
never
a
get my
physical,
nose right.
physical description.
Fuck up my goddamn nose.
And she was like, because you are a nobleman, have to ask, do you have your noble crest?
I'm very confident I do, don't I?
You do.
I should. So I do, I guess, hand the crest over, and with the crest I also undo my weapons belt, and I guess I handed my rapier over to one of the guards as well.
She
So
looks at
assuming that the
you
guards are,
kinda
like, standing-
confused.
Yeah, so you start doing that, and she looks confused, and you just see Zabal just put his hand up. It's like, she just asked for the crest, Visante. No need to disarm just yet.
I look confused, and I'm like, it's very standard in Magrita
Well.
to disarm anybody you're taking in, regardless of the reason.
Well,
Are you
hasn't happened yet.
willing giving up
Well,
your
we're not
weapon?
in McGriddle, are we?
I mean, in this specific situation, I
griddle.
mean, it makes sense. Like, if she is like one of these guards, right? Then I highly doubt she's going to willingly escort us when we're all armed.
I
You
mean,
know what I
she'd
mean?
probably willingly escort us while armed, but when we get to,
The palace?
Franz, we are definitely not being armed.
Oh,
when we go in.
okay,
At the very
fair
least.
enough.
So.
Then confusion between differences of laws between countries. I kind of sheepishly put the weapon belt back on and apologize.
Good. Be sorry. Be very sorry.
Be very apologetic.
She then goes, you McGriddens never change. And then she kind of does almost like one of those spit take things and goes, wait a minute. Didn't you have an uncle? And then she kind of just looks kind of
He's
confused,
dead.
like she kind of notices like the family resemblance.
Yeah, so when she says that, I simply look her straight in the eyes and I say, I found him dead.
She kind of goes, I'm sorry.
That's quite okay. I've had quite a lot to... And I hold up the bottle and I say digest over the last couple hours.
She pulls out her own flask and like,
Oh,
this is
she's
my
a member of
personal mixer. Take it when you need.
I'll do that. As I'm like looking at at Leopold because never decline taking free alcohol. So I graciously receive her flask for now, and I kind of like put it to my ear and I kind of like listen to the contents.